The Supreme Court has just dropped the gavel, and the Biden administration is reeling in a landmark decision that could shape the very future of U.S. immigration. The highest court in the land has silenced Biden's activist judges and handed Donald Trump a green light to bring the border back under control. Welcome back to American Info, where truth hits like a freight train. Here's the reality. For months, no years, activist judges tried to roadblock Trump's every move. Nationwide injunctions, emergency stays, last-minute appeals. It was a legal war zone designed to paralyze the presidency. But now, that era is over. The Supreme Court, in a 6-3 ruling, has just stripped lower courts of their power to issue blanket injunctions that freeze executive action nationwide. No more judge shopping. No more rogue circuits halting policies for the whole country based on one lawsuit. In plain English, Trump can now act fast, hard, and without interference. And make no mistake, this wasn't just about legal procedure. It was a political earthquake. Let's break this down. This all stems from Trump's aggressive push to reinstate mass deportations, empower ICE, and build up border enforcement. But time after time, lower courts, especially the Ninth Circuit, slammed the brakes using so-called universal injunctions. These weren't checks and balances. They were chokeholds. And the Supreme Court just cut the cord. Justice Gorsuch put it bluntly, one district judge should not have the power to control federal policy for the entire nation. And the court agreed. The result? Biden's judicial firewall has collapsed. And the timing couldn't be more explosive. As we speak, Trump's team is preparing a sweeping immigration plan, complete with detention centers, immediate deportation flights, and border crackdowns that would have been frozen in court just last year. But now, not anymore. The court has ruled that lower courts must tailor relief only to the parties involved, not the whole nation. That means lawsuits can't automatically stop the train. They can only slow it down in one place, maybe one person at a time. This changes the game. And here's the kicker. Biden is powerless to stop it. His allies in the judiciary? Neutered. His party in Congress? Silent. In the White House? They're already trying to spin this as judicial clarity. But let's be honest, they're panicking. Because they know this hands Trump the ammo. He needs to do what they wouldn't. Secure the southern border. And it gets even deeper. Legal experts are calling this the most important executive power ruling in a decade. It doesn't just touch immigration, it sets a precedent for future presidents to act boldly without being muzzled by activist courts. This is the Trump doctrine of executive authority, now backed by the Supreme Court. But here's the bigger truth. Americans have watched chaos unfold at the border for years. They've seen towns overwhelmed, resources drained, crime rise. And what do the courts do? Tie the government hands. That era is over. Trump's team says this ruling is a return to constitutional order. Critics? They're calling it authoritarianism. But let's ask a real question. What's more dangerous, a president enforcing the law or judges rewriting it from the bench? This isn't just a win for Trump. It's a signal. The days of judicial activism are numbered. The border battle has shifted. And the man many counted out is now back in the driver's seat, with the Constitution riding shotgun. That's today's hard-hitting update. Sound off in the comments. Should lower courts have that much power? Did the Supreme Court just restore order or destroy balance? Like, share, and hit subscribe for more fearless truth right here on American Info.